for me to conquer Ninjago?
Oh, I'll be waiting. Dad.
Sorry? What was that last thing you said?
Clickety-clack down the track, it's another exciting video, and it's me, Pan, and I'm with someone else. Who are you?
My name is Trina. I'm just a degenerate fuck, so hi everyone.
Shh, this is a children's movie. You can't swear during this review.
Oh fuck, okay, oh shit,
Hi
everyone, I'm Trina. It's a Christian family
Yay.
podcast.
Some of you may recognize Trina. She played my little sister in the Comic-Con recap video from 2017.
What's up, suckers?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone really remembers me, but that's okay.
A lot of people pointed you out saying, oh my gosh, that's your sister? What?
Some people thought that we were related at some point. I was like, no.
But we're here to review the Lego Ninjago movie, the Ninjago movie.
Ninjago, there you go.
Tell the audience, what's the movie about?
Okay, so it's about this kid named Lloyd who is the Green Ninja, and his father's like, you know, he screws up everything, and everyone hates Lloyd, but as the Green Ninja, everyone loves him, and it's just this, like, inner teen angst conflict.
Part of it's just like, hey, I'm having father and son issues, because that's pretty original for a Lego movie. No other Lego movie had any father and son issues throughout the entire
major
thing.
daddy issues, like, also, like, he was kind of getting, like, emotional at some point.
Yeah,
I was like,
thought the movie was very emotional, but, like, how many of these films are about father and son issues, you know? That was the whole premise of Lego Batman.
Well, kind of with Robin and Batman, like, you know, Robin was like, hey, you're my new dad now. Like,
but basically the plot of the movie is that, hey, the kid's a superhero ninja with all these teams of ninjas, and they've saved the city, and his father is the evil villain that terrorizes the city, and everyone hates this kid. They gotta go save the city together somehow, and it's basically like a hero's journey, like the typical, like, martial arts story, you know?
Yeah, and I remember, it's also kind of finding their inner powers, too.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I didn't like about the movie is, like, it's kind of predictable, but it's like, hey, Kung Fu Panda already did this in the first movie, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But what did you think of the movie, just, like, in comparison to all the other Lego films?
I actually like this one a lot more, surprisingly enough. Like, I know a lot of people were saying that it's the weaker one against Lego Movie or Lego Batman, but I actually thought I personally like this one a lot more than Lego Batman.
I thought it was, like, still emotional, but I didn't think it was as funny. Like, there were a lot of good jokes. Like, I love Jackie Chan's character, the wise old man, how he keeps playing, like, these songs you sort of have to get.
Sensei Wu.
Yeah, Sensei Wu, because, alright, you actually seen the TV show, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, I've seen most of all the seasons except for season 7, so.
There's 7 seasons?
Okay, yes. So, yes, there are that many seasons. They're also going to have a season 8.
How long has this show been running?
2011.
What? Jeez, I thought it was, like, newer. I didn't think it was.
No, I remember it coming out in 2011 because I think I was in 8th grade or I was going to high school at that point.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing a commercial of it. I was like, well, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, and then you actually grew to like this show. I never watched it. I know it was on Wednesdays on Cartoon Network, but I never watched it.
Well, to be fair, I kind of got into the show for kind of the wrong reasons. Like,
what reasons?
Well, okay, when I was at Legoland, because I got free tickets because my sister worked there for a bit, and they got free tickets, so. And I went on the Ninjago ride, and the first character I saw was Lloyd, and the first thing I thought was like, dang, he kind of cute.
It's a Lego!
Shut up!
Well, I mean,
anyway.
Nolan wants to bone Benny from the Lego movie, the rocket guy.
Yeah, so I'm not the only one now. Like, at least now, Nolan's not going to be the Lego fucker anymore, I guess.
No, well, okay, I guess the weirdest thing I want to bone is my own character, also. Katrina, the skeleton, no relation to you. Katrina's like
the skeleton girl.
The Katrina in Mexican folklore. No relation to you.
That's all good.
No relation.
When you start using your mind, you won't need mechs and machines. Your core signs are not just cool names. They are the elemental powers you were all born with. Nia, you can create water on your own.
I mean, I heard, like, this movie has no relation to the TV series at all.
Oh, no, it doesn't. In fact, when I went to the panel, that was actually a question that was brought up. Like somebody was asking, like, "Oh, is it related to the show?" And they were like, "No, it has no relation to the show whatsoever. It's its own like AU, basically.
Yeah,
Basically fan fiction."
Yeah, it's like, like the Batman cartoons have their own continuity on TV, and the movies have their own continuity. Like, I mean, this movie is basically meant for like the average viewer who's never seen the TV show. Like, I never seen the TV show, and I still found this movie enjoyable.
I think it was like they referenced some parts of the show, but it wasn't like a lot. In fact, if you didn't get it, then it didn't really matter. But it was kind of funny when they referenced it. I was like, hey, I remember that part of the episode. But
okay, so it does take some elements from the TV show and reincorporate
more like
them.
poking fun at it, because the show itself is like, honestly, with its 7 seasons, the show's kind of like, I think there's a lot of errors, or just a lot of like, they kind of made some stuff up as they went along, because if you watch the whole thing, some elements don't make any sense. Like one character who's the robot, and then like, how's he a robot if he has like ice powers? Like,
I don't know. Why
they never
is he
really
a
address
robot?
that in the movie either. They just like, hey, you have ice powers.
I mean, it's like some sort of like futuristic Japan where ninjas are all over the place, I guess.
Actually, in Ninjago, they never really said where they're if it's like China or like Japan. It's just Ninjago.
It's like an Asian buffet that just mixed all the Asian countries together. It's like, whatever.
Right?
Was there anything you did not like about the movie?
Honestly, I think it was, my only issue with it was just the other characters. I feel like it was a bit too focused on Lloyd. I kind of wish that they focused on the other characters, because they have all these other powers, but they were kind of more pushed to the side, and I didn't really expect that.
It's kind of like Big Hero 6, where you have this team of characters, but they only focus on, like, Baymax and, Hero, yeah. Which, I feel like it was better that way, because, like, if you have, like, 5 ninjas here, that would mean to have to split up character development among 5 characters, and nobody would get that much development. But I feel it's better to focus on 2 and have the TV show worry about all the rest of the characters.
I really doubt anyone's gonna watch a lot of those, but like, oh crap.
But yeah.
I just broke my figure.
But yeah, you're just playing with your little Lego figures right now.
Okay, well, I didn't break him, but like, because this Lloyd figure, he has a hood on, but the hood's kind of loose. Every time like I just touch it, it could easily just fling off, so I'm gonna put that down.
Good morning!
Mom, hey, here's a thought. What if I didn't go to school today?
What? Oh no, you don't want to miss school, honey. These are the best years of your life.
Have you been to high school? 'Cause, it's judgy. Pretty judgy.
One character I wish got more development was the mother. Like, I feel like she could have been in the movie a little more.
Yeah, I thought that she would have more of a bigger, like, role in it, but no, she was just kind of, like, there.
Yeah, she's played by Olivia Munn, and she was in that one X-Men movie where she played Psylocke and did nothing, so it reflects her acting chops.
Oh, ouch. Because I brought my friend along with me, because she drove me to the theater and I paid for her tickets, so like,
yeah.
Anyway, but when the credits rolled and she saw the like actors and actresses, and she was like, whoa, these people were there. I was like, how do you know any of these people? Like, I came into the movie just like, I don't know anybody. I'm just here for Ninjago.
I was like, I know Jackie Chan, because I was watching like, I think Conan O'Brien, and they had Jackie Chan on, and he was talking about how he helped choreograph some of the action scenes in this movie, which...
We never worked on a movie like this before. It was interesting to make real-life action into animation.
Now I'm gonna fight you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's only so much you can do with Lego parts that just like...
They can't really bend.
No,
like,
but
I mean, they could bend, but...
But I like how
limited.
they did use like animation smears to like show motion with the Lego pieces.
And at some points, like, I was kind of surprised, like, I think when they would bend or just be, especially when they did the splits, I was like, how? Like, I'm looking at the figures right now, you can't really bend them any other way.
I don't know, it feels like the Lego movies are steadily going away from being completely Lego and trying to go more cartoony, well, just more real-life elements, because, like, there's dirt and water that's real and not made of Lego, so they're... I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and I remember, what was it? In the TV show, like, they're into Lego style, but they can bend. Like, I remember that was... Because I went to another Ninjago panel on Sunday at Comic-Con, and somebody asked them, like, how come they have, like, actual articulation, and they just explained just so it's easier to animate.
It's a cartoon.
I don't know. There was a lot of kids in that panel that were, like, really analyzing the show, and I'm like, really? Are you really gonna analyze Ninjago?
This all these little kids just like, this doesn't accurately reflect the TV show. What is this?
You'll be surprised. I remember when the movie was first announced, there was like a whole Twitter war of like fans like, oh, boycott, like not my Ninjago. I was like, Jesus Christ, calm down.
Not my Garmadon.
And they don't even have cool suits. You guys have like crab outfits and shark outfits. I mean, maybe we're spending too much on outfits.
We'll be right back. Now back to our show.
I mean, maybe we're spending too much on outfits.
That sounds right to me, sir.
Oh, come on. Now, look, you guys gotta think for yourselves. I'm not your father, all right?
Is that a weird thing for him to say to us?
General number one.
It's the greatest controversy since Diary of the Wimpy Kids, Not My Roderick or whatever.
I didn't even see that one.
No one saw it.
That.
Oh, how many people were in your theater? Because, like, I went, like, 5 p.m. Friday night screening, and there was, like, 2 families, well, 2 parents and dragging a kid along, and then they just left early?
I went there at 1 p.m., which was the very first showing, and there was only 6 of us in total, and then there was a mother and her kid and her daughter, which that daughter would not shut up, by the way. At some point, like, she was getting up, she was like, Mom, who's that ninja? Mom, what's going on? I was just like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, like, I was watching the movie, and I was like, where's that music coming from? And behind me, it was just some kid playing on his iPod, and...
Oh my gosh.
Do these kids even care about Ninjago? I mean, like...
Yeah, it's 8th season already, like, and
Yeah, but I'm kind of wondering if, like, Warner Brothers, if this is gonna be a success or not, because everyone knows Batman and will watch Lego Batman, but not as many people know about Ninjago, so it's like, I guess it's a test to see if people want 3 Lego movies per year.
I think it'll do well with sales, to be honest. I think Ninjago has been really good when it came to toy sales, but not much of, like, the show.
Yeah, toy sales, but who knows about the theatrical box office numbers? I'm not sure.
All I know is that, like, a lot of fans were freaking out by Rotten Tomatoes score so far. I think last time I checked, it was at, like, a 55%.
Yeah, not as many critics liked it. I'm trying to figure out why.
I think a lot of them were probably expecting a bit more, like, I guess what Lego Batman or, like, what, Lego Movie offered, and I was like, that's kind of their thing. I kind of just was like, whatever about it, because, again, my bias is that I already like Ninjago, so.
I'm just trying to think, like, why did they hate it? I mean, like, well, not hate it, just, like, weren't up for it. I mean, I guess maybe part of it did seem like a toy commercial where in the beginning, like, there's some live action segments.
I honestly didn't expect that, like, when it first was showing, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, well, I mean, they already established that Lego takes place inside the real world, so I guess...
Well, yeah, but I think I just didn't expect that, like, to be live action right away, because I remember for, Batman, there was no live action at all.
But I don't know, it kind of felt like a toy commercial where it was just like Jackie Chan, who lives in like this antique store, I guess the same one from Jackie Chan Adventures possibly, and he's like...
Probably.
Here's these mass-produced toys, kid, try this out, and then it just cuts to Lego, and it's like, it didn't really need that live action segment, I don't think.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I was like, oh, why? I was like, okay, that happened.
Yeah, but I felt like the movie ended abruptly, like, oh, we're done, bye.
Oh yeah, you're right, actually. Now looking back at it, I was like, oh, that's the ending.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I mean, there was no aftermath, like, no spoilers yet, unless you want to get into spoilers now.
We don't have to go into spoilers yet, like, we could just...
Well, I felt like there was a lot of character development and stuff, but yeah, it did have me thinking, like, oh, is this guy gonna do what he's gonna do or not? Is he gonna change? I don't know, and I was, like, actually involved with the story, but I guess why critics didn't like it as much is I didn't think it was as funny as Lego Batman or the Lego Movie.
Yeah, it was actually more plot-driven, or at least there was more of a plot going on, or at least there was...
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the other ones, yeah, there was a plot, but it was more, like, fun, jokes. I think I read somebody kind of comparing it to, like, how the Ninjago TV show is written, which is kind of awful.
Why do you watch it then?
How do I explain this? So, when I was watching Ninjago, like, the TV show, one thing I've noticed was that, like, a lot of the continuity errors And I think because I remember in one season, in season 4, at some point, like there's this one villain who was like, "Oh, I want everyone's elemental powers," and he gets everybody's elemental powers to become powerful. But then by season 5, they introduced another like elemental power, which was wind. But then that's when it's like, wait, if you needed every power, why didn't you need wind?
They mentioned, yeah, I recall they were like, "Can't I just be wind power? Why am I green?" Because everyone's like fire, ice, lightning, and Lloyd is just green.
Green.
Of all things.
And what about me? What am I?
Your elemental power is green.
Don't think it's an element, though.
Lloyd.
Can I be gold?
No.
Wind isn't taken. Can I be wind?
No.
Earth, green, and fire. Rolls right off the tongue.
Lloyd.
Could I be the element of surprise?
Surprise, motherfucker.
I thought he was like plant-based. Like
Yeah.
when I saw him at first, I'm like, oh, is he gonna control plants? But then your elemental power, green.
Also, did they even use their elemental powers? I don't remember.
They did by like towards the end, but in the beginning, this is where it's kind of like different from the show. Where at least in this one, while they technically have the powers, they don't know how to use it. So that's why they rely on their like robots and mechs so much, because they already provide the whole like elements there. But
it kind of did feel a little more more toyetic, like when they're saving the world with their mechs and stuff. You just hear their crappy pop punk theme song playing.
But like, yeah, the opening to Ninjago, like the Weekend Whip, which sounds like when I first heard that song or just the title, I was like, really? Weekend Whip? Like, oh, I'm just imagining are these Legos trying to whip. Like, the dancing
Now
whip.
watch
I
me
was
whip.
expecting them to do that, but they didn't, so I'm kind of glad they didn't do that.
Nah, I mean, this movie ain't trying to be like hip with the kids or anything. They're still using like, it still feels like it's inspired by the Phil Lord and Chris Miller thing, where it's like, hey, here's this dumb 90s techno song that you all love.
I honestly, I was kind of like, I mean, I knew they weren't going to do it, but I was like, if they make a Lego dab in this movie, I'm going to like, I'm just going to be like, why?
You know, it still feels like there's some humor intended for adults.
Yeah. And especially the fact that, like, just Lloyd being an angsty teenager in general, just turning 16 and, like, being, like, just emotional. I think they kind of captured that well.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I were to watch another, like, generic DreamWorks movies that try to be hip with the kids, or the Lego movie, I guess I would pick these Lego movies. I feel their sense of humor works better for me.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of, like, DreamWorks movies that have done that. I'm like, oh, wait, Shark Tale, that's kind of one.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you like the Lego movie? I mean, the Emoji Movie.
You know what? It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
What did I expect out of it? Nothing. And then I came into it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not really mad. I came out of that.
I knew this would be shit, so okay.
I mean, like, okay, I guess when I was watching it, I think one thing I was bracing myself for was, like, an emoji to dab, or to, like, do something.
What's
like,
with you and dabbing?
I hate dabbing. Because in one of the Ninjago trailers, or in the behind the scenes when they made one of the characters dab, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope they don't do that in this movie.
I just downloaded all the newest, coolest music the kids are listening to my hard drive. I'm digging that funky tune Despacito. Dab me outside.
Nobody dab in front of Trina if you ever see her or her Emily cosplay in Comic-Con.
I swear to god, if people end up seeing me in real life and start dabbing, I'm gonna fucking drop kick them.
Dab for Katrina, yeah.
No!
Okay, overall, what would you rate the film out of 10?
My real score would be about an 8 out of 10 if I'm just gonna be kind of gross about it. Lloyd being fucking cute and, like, fuckable, out of 10.
Oh, okay. Speaking of fuckable characters, I like that one. Okay, it was in the opening shot, but like in the school area. But I liked how they were designed. They had like these pastel goth-looking cheerleader-looking Legos in the background for 1 second. I'm not gonna fuck them.
Just for that 1 second?
I like their design. Also, I noticed in 2 shots there were like this girl with, I think, like something around her mouth, like a zipper or like a braces.
I think it was supposed to be like a retainer, you know, like it kind of looked weird on her.
Yeah, it looked kind of distracting. Like, was she a character in the show?
No, a lot of these background characters are just background characters.
I would give it I guess an 8, 7 out of 10. I'm not sure. Like, it worked for me emotionally, but I felt like the humor wasn't enough as the other films.
We'll be right back. Hello?
What?
Now back to our show.
Now your favorite ninjas are hitting the big screen.
That does sound difficult.
And terrifying.
But you know what? We're ready.
So spoilers. Okay. That movie, it was the most generic, just like Kung Fu Panda bullshit of just like, hey, that thing you were looking for, you didn't need that. The power was inside you the whole time.
Not gonna lie, I feel like they kind of wrote that in last minute. They're like, oh shit, how do we write this?
Yeah, I mean,
power inside.
The first Lego movie got the trope of the chosen one and did something completely different, and this movie didn't really do anything with that other cliche message they went for. It's just like, oh, I saw Kung Fu Panda, I don't need this,
well,
whatever.
I mean, not gonna lie, the way they kind of treated that whole power's inside of you guys, like, that was like, okay, come on. But if I'm gonna compare this to the show, which I don't think I should, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. The power is technically inside of them. At some point, they had to find their true potential, which is finally going to the next stage of their powers. And I remember season 1 was all about them finding their true potential or their true power. So there was that going on. But I think they tried to do that in this film, but it kind of came off as Kung Fu Panda-ish.
Yeah, it's that's been done so many times before. I mean, the Lego movies have been known for getting some cliches here and just remixing them, but one cliche I like is that they went into the jungle and there's a running joke with Jackie Chan's character. What's his name again?
Sensei Wu.
Sensei Wu, he just has a flute always on him, and he's just playing some song, and you slowly realize it's a flute cover version of Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think that was his flute at first. I thought that was just his cane until he started playing, and I was like, wait.
Why does Garmadon have 4 arms?
Didn't you remember that part in the movie? It was because he got bitten by a snake.
Oh, yeah.
I got bit by a spider that was poisonous, and yeah.
He's like a Lego stacked on top of another Lego torso put together.
He had a 17-pack, it wasn't even a 5-pack. It was he had so many abs.
A 17-pack and chest hairs all over him.
I was like, damn. I was a little surprised about that. Because I actually have a Garmadon figure, but I don't have that version where he's where it shows his pecs, so I didn't expect him to have that many, pecs at all, so.
What's the next Lego movie? Isn't it, Lego Movie 2 in February?
I think so, yeah. I saw that on Twitter. They're like, yeah, get ready for Lego Movie 2.
Do you think people are gonna get tired of this? It's a little... I mean, I'm waiting to see what the box office results will be for this movie, because it's gonna... I'm sure this is gonna gauge if Lego wants to oversaturate Lego movies everywhere.
I mean, Warner Brothers really kind of fuck the Tom and Jerry franchise. If they fuck up the Lego franchise, then I will not be surprised.
No one cares about Tom and Jerry anymore. It deserves to get fucked.
Damn. Oh, but no, I honestly at this point I don't think I'm gonna be watching Lego Movie 2 because okay, unfair opinion. I didn't really like the Lego movie as much. I remember at the time I liked it, but now looking back at it, I wouldn't really watch it again.
How come?
I don't know, just I guess Emmett was just basic as fuck, so I didn't really care for that.
Oh yeah, well it was the point of his character, I guess,
Well,
but yeah, I can see why.
Either way, at this point, it's come on, I want to have a cute character on screen. Let me pay attention, or else I won't fucking pay attention.
You want a Lego character you can fuck on screen.
Hey, I already have that's why I wanted to watch Lego Movie. Lloyd is hella cool, hella Crash, but that's how I was able to pay attention through the movie.
You sicken me.
Shut up. Well.
Oh my god. I mean, you're the stereotype that guys use. They say girls only watch Superman movies because they want to bone Superman. It's no, you want to bone fucking a Lego.
I mean, I won't say you're wrong. I won't say you're wrong, to be honest. I can't really argue with you on that, but come on, I mean, I'm already in too deep already. I mean, I already drawn Lego porn, so I'm ready. Was I supposed to admit that? Is this still a Christian podcast? Oops.
I don't know anymore.
Oops. Oh yeah, you already said you want to bone one of the cheerleaders, so.
I didn't say I want to bone her. I thought her design was nice, even though.
Whatever.
I don't know. Not in a I want to bone them kind of way. I mean, it's possible to like a design of a character and not want to bone them, you know?
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
You ever been to Legoland? That place sucked.
Wait, when did you go to Legoland?
You wait in line for 30 minutes and it's the ride's a minute long. It's like, what is this? This is bullshit.
It's a really small park. Like, it's not that big.
I think about the Simpsons episode where they had like their own Legoland called Blocko Land.
They did?
And there was that one kid in the... they showed a commercial to Blocko Land in The Simpsons, and like they just go up to a little kid saying,
"So, how much did you love Blockoland?"
It was alright, I guess.
And every time somebody ever mentions Legoland, all my life, I just think of that one scene from The Simpsons.
Just, that's okay.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I finally went there a few months ago. It's like, yep, it was okay.
Wait, weren't we supposed to talk about spoilers about the film?
What's there left to spoil?
I mean, Lloyd's turning 16. That's his birth. That's how old he is. Oh,
that's not a spoiler.
Because some people. Because don't you know about the Ninjago discourse? Okay, so just for everybody who doesn't know anything about Ninjago, I want to be surprised. Is that Lloyd actually in the TV show starts off being 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
He ends up getting aged up after drinking some tea, so he's technically as old as the ninja, but then that caused discourse like, oh, he's still mentally a kid, and like, he can't, I don't know, just a lot of bullshit.
So
and then in this movie...
So he just got some tea, he drank some tea, and then he aged up?
The whole thing was that because he was the legendary Green Ninja, they were going to try to train him until he turned, I believe, 16 or something like that, and then they're like, oh crap, like, your dad's gonna attack soon, but you're still 10 years old, like, how the hell are we gonna do this? Then he ended up accidentally drinking some tea that, like, that aged him up. They're like, oh, okay, plot convenience, now you can fight your father.
What the fuck?
Yeah, now saying it like that, I think, like, that really doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but yeah, I think for plot convenience-wise, they were like, crap, we need to age this kid up instead of, like, you know, training him for, like, how many years? And then him fighting his dad, but then they're like, oh, you're 16 now, or... Oh, by the way, in the show, they never confirmed their ages, so we don't know how old these characters are. For all we know, they could be, like, 30.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, and... Oh, during the panel, the creators, like, finally said, oh, by season 8, we're gonna finally confirm their ages. It's like, can't you do that in the first season?
Why don't you say it now, you cowards? I mean, it's not exactly a spoiler, just say, yeah, they're 16, whatever.
Yeah, they're about 16, so, like, if anyone's, I don't know, just pissy, then...
This all doesn't make any sense. There's so much drama in the Lego community.
You'll be so... Oh my gosh, like, that's why I'm not part of the Ninjago fandom, because a lot of people are just fucking stupid and overanalyze the shit out of everything.
Well, once you're in it for life.
Unless you get blocked by one of them.
What did you do?
I had my Lloyd body pillow design. Wait, have you seen that design? Hold on. I have a Lloyd body pillow, and I actually customized this because I'm petty. Basically what happened was that I made a Lloyd body pillow, and what happened was this one girl saw it, and she was like saying how it was like creepy of me to do that, and because of that I made it into a body pillow. Hold on. Let me pull up the picture right now so you can judge me even more, and like if you want to, you could like even put it up on the video. At this point, I have no fucking shame. I'm just a degenerate fuck.
Look, people, you don't have to think I'm as cray-cray now. You can look at Katrina and look at all the shame she's caused by making a body pillow of a Lego.
Yeah, if you guys saw my like room tour video, I crushed that body pillow, so... So, let's get this room tour started! This is my closet. This is my main desk. This is my secondary desk where I usually do my schoolwork. And my bed. Yeah. Oh god, I'm such a fucking degenerate. Anyway, I mean, I can make a body pillow of you again.
Oh, god, no.
Yeah, and we're not going back to...
Wait a minute, what do you mean again? Hey, so, Nexo Night, is that a thing people care about?
I think that's actually kind of Lego's, like, lowest rating, like, in toy sales and in kind of... Because, I mean, I like it, but it's not as pop... Like, nobody knows what a Nexo Night is. Come on.
No.
It's in the name. It's all about knights. Or Nexo Nights, it's like futuristic knights. That's...
I mean, kids want to be ninjas. Nobody wants to be knights.
But even when Ninjago came out in 2011, like, I thought that was kind of lame. I think that was the time when I was like, really? More ninjas? Like, is it...
And somehow, like, you were attracted by that one blonde Lego twink.
Okay, well, Well, to be fair, I think when I first saw him, I was like, okay, that's a cute design. But when I actually went into the ride, they like when you're waiting, they have TV screens where it shows you how to play like the ride because the Ninjago ride is an interactive ride. That's why it's like as if you're playing a Connect game, but you're on like I don't know, like the seats, and you're kind of just like flailing your hands around, and like defeating enemies and all that. But it shows like on the TV screen like all the characters and. They play a clip of each character, and when it went to Lloyd, there was one particular clip where it has him wrapped around tentacles, and I was like, wait, there's tentacles in this show? Now I gotta watch it. That's what I mean, I got into the show for the wrong reason. I'm fucking dumb. Just, my sister was like, yeah, go nuts at Legoland, do what the fuck you want. I was like, alright.
Can we bring back Bionicle? You know, no one wants to fuck a Bionicle. We're safe from that.
Anything's fuckable, like on anything is fuckable if you like get creative.
This was a mistake, possibly.
And isn't Bionicle back though? I saw like some episodes on like Netflix.
I think they brought it back briefly. They rebooted it and then they just gave up on it.
It seems like a lot of people have like memories of Bionicle, but honestly, I think my cousin had him, but I think I was being a little bitch and I kind of destroyed a lot of his Bionicles.
Problem?
I don't know. I was kind of a fucked up kid. Because as a kid, I never actually played with Legos, or I never collected them because I think my parents were afraid that like I might eat them or something, or they were just like, or you know, they kind of hurt when you step on them.
Now you want to eat them out, honk.
Oh damn it! I shouldn't have made that joke. Damn it. But anyway, there was a part where he had the Lego City set, and he had it, like, all perfect, and I just remember fucking it up and just, like, putting, like, one of the Bionicles just in the city.
What's your damage?
I don't know. I was kind of a bitch back then.
Was all your Lego memories pre-Ninjago just you destroying someone else's Lego set?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I grew up with Legos and stuff, and I played a lot of the video games like Lego Island and Lego Star Wars, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. No, most of my memories of pre-Ninjago was just destroying a lot of sets.
But, is that all for Legos? Do you have anything else to say about the Lego Ninjago movie? Any spoilers?
What was a spoiler in that movie? I'm trying to remember what happened. I just remember I liked every moment when Lloyd was on screen, which is practically the whole movie, so...
Yeah.
I was like, dang, he's looking fine.
Yeah.
I like how you're just slowly, silently judging me, but at the same time, I'm like...
Well, you can do all the judging you want if there's ever, like, a Teen Titans Raven movie or whatever.
Oh yeah, you'd be all over that if there's a Raven, just all about Raven.
Yeah. This has all been very enlightening.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I watched, like, most of the whole show, so I kind of know everything from, like, the characters and all of that, but... Again, I kind of wish that they went for also, like, his other friends, because, I don't know, they kind of, like, hyped them up in the movie, but then they were kind of pushed to the side in the end.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel it's better that they focus on the two characters, but is that all for Ninjago?
Yeah, again, Lloyd is awesome. Lloyd being fuckable out of 10. Go watch the movie, y'all.
Yeah, goodbye, everyone.
Bye!
Mars exploration log, day 1. We didn't have a smooth landing, but we're okay. It appears we're wrong about there not being life on Mars. Very wrong. Their technology is very advanced. I've never seen anything like it.
Push your courage farther than it's ever gone. Lego Life on Mars. Hope you enjoy the trip. Lego Life on Mars.
Each set sold separately. Your encounter may vary.